what we're all pretty much used to, we're all very familiar with. And in this centralization, we had these two magnificent, powerful engines in the area of finance. So we have CDFI is what it's being called, right? So we have CDFI, and what CDFI. So CDFI is actually what it's called. So what CDFI is doing is bringing together these two powerful engines, and what this is going to allow to happen is going to bring credibility and transparency and trust to all investors that get involved. They're going to be able to have something that they're familiar with. They're going to be able to have something that's new. And by bringing these two together, it is going to allow them to have that transparency. It's going to allow them to build that trust in this financial space. And so this is going to make this very, very valuable in terms of what we have going on today. So in focusing on stable opinion, which is the market research piece, what you will be called in getting involved in this, you're going to be called prosumers. So why are you called prosumers, and what are prosumers? Well, all of us are consumers. We very much know that we are consumers when we go and we buy products and services from different merchants around the world and the things that we do in our lives, right? So we're consumers. So as prosumers, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be participating in the product lifestyle and the development process of products and services that you actually, use. And this is going to be a way for you to actually take part in the actual decision-making of the product development of the products that you consume. And stable opinion is going to allow you to do that. And so by us having this, the companies that's going to be getting involved with stable opinion with their market research, they're going to be tapping into the STABLEDAO database, which is where you, the prosumers, will be residing and taking part in the different survey. Want to have your opinion very valuable. And I explain to you this layer is. This particular layer right here, where you are the prosumers, this, we need to make sure we keep this importance in the forefront of our minds, because without the prosumers, the companies wouldn't be able to have the value. We talked about the value coming from bringing the two main and biggest areas of financial engines together and bridging the gap between centralization and decentralization. That's very, very important, because as you know, a lot of companies wouldn't even know how to get started in terms of tapping into this new technology called decentralized finance. So what this opportunity is doing is bringing these two together, and it's allowing these companies to take advantage of that. But another very, very important layer are the prosumers. It's very, very important because your opinion matters that much. And without that, the product development wouldn't be as effective. So we're going to talk more about that as we go along. But what I want you to understand is this gap that's being bridged between centralization and decentralization. We're bringing these two together, and the prosumers themselves are probably one of the most important areas that we have to consider. So what we are doing is we're using the blockchain technology to actually revolutionize mass opinion. So this mass opinion is going to provide a very, very safe and tamper-proof mechanism for you to be able to store. The data is going to be stored and it's going to be distributed. And this new technology that we're familiar with called the blockchain is going to allow us to do just that. It's going to allow us to really have our mass opinions be gathered, and it's going to be very, very safe. It's not going to be able to be tampered with, and it's going to also allow for transparency. So that is what is happening here. This is actually revolutionizing this area, and it's pioneering this technology and pioneering the process in terms of how companies are doing their market research. So what happens is we publish various surveys and training material that is going to be housed on to the Stable Opinion database. And these surveys are going to be collected where it's going to be allowing you to provide your insight and your opinions. And this is a very, very rich information that's going to be gathered here. In fact, this information that is gathered here is so important and so valuable that it is considered an asset. Okay, now we all know what assets are, right? Assets are things that have value, right? Whenever we have an asset, you know, you purchase a car, you purchase a home, or you have, you know, assets in different portfolios that you may have. Those are all considered assets, and we consider that to be very, very valuable. But just think, your opinion is considered an asset. That's how valuable it is. And these companies see your opinion as assets, and they want to have your opinion. So that's what we're going to be doing with this new blockchain technology that is going to enhance the accuracy of this, the purity of the market research that is coming along, tamper-proof, as I've mentioned, and this distribution area that we're all going to be able to take advantage of. And this is where your assets are going to be housed in this area. Now, you as a presumer are actually going to be rewarded when you partake in these opinions and these surveys. You're actually going to be rewarded for providing the surveys, and depending on which subscription that you subscribe to, you are going to be rewarded anywhere between $4 and $75 per week, okay, from completing either 1 or 4 surveys, depending on the actual survey that you choose to, depending on which subscription rather you choose to partake in. So anywhere between $4 and $75 every single week from just completing 1 to 4 surveys per week. And we're talking about anywhere between 5, 10 to 15 minutes of your time to complete these surveys. You're going to be rewarded for them. So we have the participants in this survey and in this process is a win-win situation for everyone that is involved. A classic win-win situation, ladies and gentlemen. And this win-win situation is going to provide you extra income, you know, for you providing your opinion, and it is going to be also providing very valuable information to the marketplace, to the products and services that we are going to be providing to these companies. Now, this data that we have here on the screen right now with regards to the number of participants that we already have has basically been increased massively. So this is one of the slides that we're going to have to upgrade because these numbers are way off right now. We have so many more participants and prosumers that we have within our database structure right now. So we're going to get this updated, but it is continuing to grow. We're almost at 1 million now of people all around the world that's going to be partaking in this. And that is another thing that's going to make this very, very valuable. And so we should understand, again, that layer of that's called the prosumer layer, how important it is. And the more that we have that's participating in this, the more valuable it becomes. So let's just talk now about those that are making it happen here. Those people, the board who is responsible for bringing all this to us. And, you know, I've had the pleasure to speak to kind of hear their stories and hear exactly who these gentlemen are, and just kind of even doing my own due diligence in who they are. And I suggest that you do it as well. And you're going to find that they are basically masterminds in their space. So we have Sam Lee, who you all know and who we all love, who was just here with us just a moment ago and helping us kick this off. Now, Sam Lee has underwrote offerings and collections of over $20 billion worth of tokens. And we also know that Sam Lee is the one that brought regulation to this space. I think that's probably one of the most powerful things that he is noted for, is bringing regulations to this space. and regulation is still being worked on in different countries around the world. But in Australia, which is where he's from, when he first started getting involved in Bitcoin, back in 2010 when it started, or 2010, between 2010 and 2013, because he is so brilliant, you needed to basically understand programming to get involved and to get a hold of Bitcoin around that time when Bitcoin was first launched, right? When Bitcoin first came out. And because of his background, his knowledge in doing programming, he was able to really get get ahead of this game and this with this blockchain and this cryptocurrency. So in doing this cryptocurrency, he it enhanced a great deal, and because he knew how to do programming in this area. He also helped a lot of his friends also get ahead in this game with regards to Bitcoin. And he knew also that, with so much money being made in that space during that time, that there had to be some regulations around it. He knew that. And that was one of the first things that he headed for. So he went right to the government in Australia and began to start working with them to put some regulations around this. And that just goes to show you about a man that has integrity, because he wasn't trying to just make all the money that he can with Bitcoin and just kind of store it up in his own coffers. He knew that this was going to be a space that was going to be around for a long time, and he knew that it was going to have to be regulated. So he started with the tech country that he was living in to bring regulations, and they implemented regulations with regards to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in that country. And then he began to make his rounds in other countries to help them regulate this space as well. And we still have a long way to go, and he is still pioneering in that area in terms of helping countries regulate this space. So he is so many other things that he is also doing, and that he is also going to be bringing to this STABLEDAO platform. So I don't have time to give him all the justice that is due in terms of the things that he has done with regards to the space and to what he has done and is going to be doing for STABLEDAO. And then you have Trish Nas. He is a man that has 40 years of experience in investment management, and he provides equality and real estate. He gets involved in private equities and real estate. And he is basically very, very familiar with bringing DeFi, decentralized finance solutions to the financial institutions. So he brings a lot to the table as well. Just as we mentioned in the very beginning, we're bringing the centralization and decentralization financial engines together. And Triz is bringing a whole lot because of his background in bringing DeFi solutions to financial institutions. So he's very, very valuable in what we have going on here with STABLEDAO and Stable Opinion. And then you have Dr. Faraz Kamalabadi. This man right here, ladies and gentlemen, literally, you should do your research to kind of see what he has done. I really am not going to be able to bring him any justice tonight. If you have an opportunity to even go and watch the boardroom Zooms that take place on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and then you'll get a chance to kind of really see for yourself what these gentlemen are all about. But Dr. Kamalabadi is a gentleman that has raised over $34 billion between China and other developing countries. And that is basically his mission in life, is to be able to allow developing countries to be able to provide the best for their citizens. And he around some African countries. So just go and check out Dr. Kamalabadi and see what he's doing, and see and hear his passion about what he is doing around this endeavor to be able to bring developing countries the needs that they being able to cater to the needs that developing countries have, such as housing and things of that nature. So Dr. Kamalabadi brings a lot to the table here for STABLEDAO, and we're glad that he is a part of this team. And if you go again and research him and what he's done, you're going to see more of that. And then we have Ralph Hess. He is a consultant. He has consulted over $280 billion in assets under management under the German pension providers. So he also very, very well-versed in the area of finance, and he has managed billions and billions of dollars. And I know it takes a lot of knowledge and expertise for someone to be able to do and bring to the table what he brings. And then we have Nick Hoprin. He is a board member also of the Prince Street Funds and the founder and asset manager of the platform and CEO of Vardier PLC. And he was also responsible for the growth of the AUM from $1.1 billion, $1 million up to $1 million. So he brings a lot of financial background also to this space. And the synergy that these guys have, they're wonderful and great in their own right, all by themselves. But when you bring them all together and create this synergy, this is how we come up with STABLEDAO and all the different products that we're bringing to the STABLEDAO platform. Again, I just admonish you to go and check out the boardroom Zooms that they have every single week, twice a week, and you get a chance to hear their passions and hear how they are bringing all these endeavors to us here in STABLEDAO, of which we all are going to be able to greatly benefit from their work, from their knowledge, and all the expertise that they bring to the table. So now we have productivity. Let's look a little bit at this productivity in the industry alone. Okay, let's just talk about this research industry. Okay, just talk about the research industry and an overview of this particular research industry. You can see here, ladies and gentlemen, that we are talking about $566 billion that is used and budgeted for this industry. Okay, that's really a lot right there. And what we are going to be doing in Stable Opinion is we're going to be tapping into that. Okay, so this is what I want you to, kind of pay attention to what I'm going to say now, because this is what makes us so valid. This is what makes us so powerful in terms of being able to tap into this industry and the method in terms of how we're going to bring this emerging technology called the blockchain to this space. And even without the technology, this is what companies are budgeting for their marketing budgets and market research. So we have floating around in this industry $566 billion that's available to be tapped into. And Stable Opinion in our large database is going to be partnering with our assets. Okay, now remember, I told you what our assets are, right? Our assets are our opinions, right? I know it's hard to fathom that, but yes, your opinion is in this space considered an asset. So we're going to be bringing our assets to this marketplace and be tapping into this budget. And as we do that, and as our database continues to grow and grow and grow, as the companies, not only in certain countries, but countries around the world, we're going to continue to tap into this. And as our database continues to grow and grow and grow, we're going to begin to tap in the overall budget of this marketplace, which is $4.8 trillion. Okay, so we have a lot that we have to tap into. We have a lot that we bring to the table with this. And it's going to be a win-win situation, as I mentioned in the beginning, where everybody is going to win. And we're going to be tapping into this budget. There's a marketing budget, and then there's market research. And as you can see here, there are different agencies also that companies use to be able to facilitate their market research. And the agencies themselves have $86.42 billion in their budgets to be able to help the companies facilitate their research. And we're going to be tapping into all of that. Okay, so again, this is what's going to make us very, very valuable. And this is how important this is going to be. And as our database gets bigger, it's going to be even more important. So let's talk now about how you can give your opinion and how your opinion is going to be so very, very powerful. Okay, so again, your opinion is going to finally be able to get the power that it deserves. Okay, your opinion certainly does deserve this power. Now, just think about this, ladies and gentlemen, giving your opinion some power, right? So giving your opinion some power. So just think about when you go and you use the services of any establishment, right? You go use the services of any establishment. And as you do that, before you can even get to your car, you probably have a survey that is in your email, or that you have, showing up on your phone, or if you're on the phone with a merchant, before you can even hang the phone up, they are asking you for your opinion, right? So I know we have all experienced that. I just experienced that very, very recently. I was on the phone with a company from some products that I had purchased, and I went and sought them out to get some information, some support for the products themselves. And just as soon as I hung up the phone, I received a survey. And I know we all experience that. You go to the car dealership, you use their services. Before you can even walk out the door, you have an email that's asking you for your opinion. They want you to fill out the survey. Now, when you fill these surveys out from these companies, what they do with those surveys, and the reason why they want those surveys, is because you are going to actually help them to make their product or service better. Now, when you help them to make their product or service better, do they pay you for doing that? No, they don't. But what they do is they make their product or service better, and then they want to come back to you and sell you that product for a higher price because you have made it better. So where do you win in this situation? There's no winning in this situation at all for you. So you fill these surveys out, you give them your feedback, you tell them what you like, you don't like, you give them your opinion, and they say, oh, well, this customer likes this. Most customers don't like that. So we'll make this change and we'll make that change. And they make their products better. And then as the products get better, they get to sell more because they've made it better for the consumer. And now they're putting a bigger price ticket on it. So they're winning all the way around. But where do we win? We don't win at all, only to come out of our pockets with more money. You go to Starbucks and they say, oh, you get 20 cups of coffee and now you get 1 cup for free after you have purchased 20 cups, right? You get a little card that they punch a hole in for you to keep track of how many cups of coffee you purchased. And, then they give you a free cup. Well, the reason why your feedback is going to have power is because we're going to be able to bring these opinions to these companies that is going to come into the stable opinion. And not only are you going to get paid for doing the surveys, but you're going to get free products and services. As we come along and come down the road and this database gets bigger and bigger, you're also going to get free products and services. It's not going to take you to get 10 cups of coffee before you get the first one free, okay? So you're not going to have to do that. So here is where your opinion is going to be very, very powerful, and it is going to get the power that it actually deserves because it's going to help companies to be able to transform themselves. And I think we as prosumers deserve to have that. So with that being said, let's go now and let's talk about how this works. What is this really all about? How is this, how does this look? How are we going to all benefit from this? So stable opinion, I want to help you to understand how you are going to be able to make money from this income model and how you are actually going to get paid under the terms and conditions of this model that we have. So first of all, as I've mentioned, you are prosumers, right? So as I've mentioned, we have companies that are going to be coming here, and they are going to be the ones that is going to give us the surveys. They're the survey providers, okay? They're going to provide us with the surveys, and as they provide us with these surveys, you are going to get paid in 2 income streams by way of these surveys providing us, by the companies providing us with the surveys. So they provide us with the surveys. You as the prosumer are going to get the surveys, and we're going to reward you in 2 different income streams for you to be able to get rewarded. So first of all, you are going to answer the surveys, and the first income stream that you're going to have is that you're going to have pool income. You're going to have pool income, and then there's also going to be opinion rewards. So as you give your opinion, you're going to get rewarded, and then you're going to get to a point where you're going to have pool income. And as you have pool income, rewards income, there's also going to be another way that you are actually going to get income, and that income stream is going to come to you is going to continue to increase over time. And this is going to be by you referring, you as the prosumer is going to get, you're going to, well, let me just back up a little bit. First of all, you're going to get paid by way of 2 different income streams, and that is going to be the pool income and the opinion income, right? So when you do that, basically we have this entire model is basically going to allow you to get paid by way of bringing in other prosumers. So as you are getting paid as well, and you are participating, you're going to also be able to get another income stream by way of referring other people into this. And essentially, you're going to be bringing in new prosumers into the database, and that is how our database is going to continue to grow and grow and grow. So primarily, this is going to be considered the this first part in this circle is the initial business model. Now, with the companies providing their surveys and you getting rewarded in several different ways by way of this surveys, by answering the surveys, this is the business model, right? So this business model can actually exist all by itself, okay? This is not even considering the affiliate side. Just by you being partaking in the surveys and getting involved in answering these surveys, you are actually can provide the asset by itself. You are already providing that asset. So again, this area can function all by itself. So because we want the database to grow is why we have added the affiliate model. We have added the affiliate piece. And so by adding that piece, not only do we allow this entire model to grow, but you are also able to get rewarded even more, which could be to a point where it could really change the financial economics of your life. And so that is what we're going to talk about more. Okay, so what we're actually trying to do, ladies and gentlemen, and what we will do is that we will actually have 1 billion people that is going to be a part of our database in the next 3 years. And that is what we are endeavoring to do. Okay, so by adding that affiliate model, it is going to allow us a surety that we will certainly be able to get to this goal of having 1 billion members in this model, in this database in the next 3 years, especially with this this model that we have in terms of how these the compensation business plan works. So essentially what happens is, and all you would need to do is, first of all, you just need to purchase a subscription. So you're going to purchase a subscription here. Okay, the first step is for you to purchase a subscription, but even before you do that, you need to register on the database, okay, by way of an affiliate, or if you're there already, if you're already registered on the database, you need to subscribe to one of the subscriptions. So you subscribe to one of the subscription packages of $100 or up to $1,000. Okay, so you decide what subscription package that you want to subscribe to. So once you have subscribed to that subscription, what you want to do is actually, before you even complete the survey, so you subscribe to the subscription and you have the surveys that are available to you. But before you actually complete the survey, the first thing you want to do is you want to you log in. Obviously, you log into the website, and before you go to the opinion desk and actually complete the survey, what you want to do is you want to go into the section that is called the e-sign corner. Okay, you go to the e-sign corner, and you want to go ahead and you want to read the e-signs, because the e-signs that are there in that area is going to be information that's going to be given to you that is going to be about and relative to the survey that you are going to be completing. Now, we talked about this being a win-win situation, ladies and gentlemen. This is what makes this even more of a win-win situation, because when you go and read those e-signs, you are going to be actually educating yourself in that area. Now, I know that many of you have already tapped into that. You have already gone to the back office. You're participating in these surveys, and you've read through the e-signs that are out there. And the feedback that I have gotten so far from people are saying how much they are learning. I mean, people are actually taking time to read through these e-signs, and they're learning things. They're learning things about, sports. They're learning things about VPN. They're learning things about, economics. And the list goes on and on and on in terms of what you are actually going to be learning when you actually go back there and read these e-signs. This is real, true information. And the reason why it's a win-win situation is because there's information in there that a lot of us didn't know anything about. Everybody is learning something. Every time you go and read these e-signs, you are learning something. And the good thing about it is that even though you're learning something, when you go and complete the survey, there's no right or wrong answer, because your opinion is just as valuable, even if you don't know an answer. Even after reading the e-sign and your understanding is not complete, even if you don't know the answer, that's valuable. That's very valuable information, because it will allow us to know how we can better produce these e-signs and how the company could, get an understanding of exactly what the prosumer knows about their products. So there's no wrong answer. You are providing your opinion, you're providing your feelings, you're providing, your skills, your knowledge, all is being given in these surveys, and the company is being able to take advantage of that. And that is the reason why this is actually called an asset, ladies and gentlemen, because your information is very, very valuable. So it's really, really amazing how we can provide this value to these companies. And we're not only providing value to the companies, we're also providing value to STABLEDAO, because STABLEDAO has surveys as well that they put in the back office that they want you to answer questions, so that we can actually know how we are to bring forth the products that is going to be coming under the STABLEDAO umbrella. We can get some feedback from our prosumers in terms of what their knowledge is about what is getting ready to come to them, and just to kind of even prepare them for what's coming next under the STABLEDAO umbrella. So these e-signs and these surveys are very, very important, not only to STABLEDAO and the companies, but also the companies that's going to be coming and bringing forth their surveys, and even governments around the world is going to be using this. And as I understand, there's already a backlog of companies that is waiting to be able to use this business model to bring their surveys in, so that they can get feedback from prosumers like yourselves. So that just goes to show how valuable this is and how pioneering this is. Okay, because again, it's a backlog of about 6 months of companies that wants to be able to come in and bring their surveys into, so that they can receive your valuable opinion. So once you have completed the e-sign and you get ready to go complete the surveys, what you're going to be receiving is anywhere between $4 up to $75 per week, depending on your subscription and the number of surveys that you actually complete. So again, this is very, very powerful, and your opinion really, really matters. And this model is something that you're not going to see anywhere, that is actually revolutionary, pioneering and tapping into not only the marketing budgets, but also this awesome technology that we call the blockchain and Web3. Now, let's go talk a little bit about the subscriptions themselves and how they work and what happens when you actually subscribe to a subscription package. So first of all, you can subscribe to a subscription package that is called the basic subscription package. So if you subscribe to a basic package, it is going to cost $100 to subscribe to that package. And when you subscribe to that package, you just need to complete one survey per week, right? So you complete one survey per week, and every week, as you complete that survey, you are going to receive $4 for the completion of that survey. And as you complete that survey, and as the weeks go on and you continue to complete the surveys, you are going to receive up to $200. So you purchase the subscription for $100, you complete the surveys, you get $4 a week, and you are going to receive back 2 times the amount of the subscription package. And 2 times that amount obviously is $200. So as you're continuing to complete these surveys and time goes on, you are going to cap out at $200. So when you cap out at $200, what you're going to want to do is take 100 of that 200 and you want to do what is called a repurchase. You want to do what is called a repurchase. So when you repurchase, you go back and you repurchase that basic package again. And you're going to do the same exact thing. You repurchase that same package again, and your $100 is going to turn into $200 as you are completing these surveys, okay? As you're completing them and you're getting $4 a week, it's going to eventually be $200. And then you just continue that cycle over and over again. As you complete the surveys throughout the weeks, you're going to cap out at $200 and you just repurchase over again. Now, at this particular time, if you like, you have the ability to upgrade. If you want to upgrade your subscription, you can do that and upgrade from the basic subscription to the standard subscription. And when you do that, it's only going to cost you the difference of what you originally paid. So you paid $100 for the basic. The standard is $300. All you need to do is pay the difference, which is going to be $200. So you add $200 to this upgrade, and now you are on the standard level. Now, the standard level is going to allow you to purchase it for $300. And at this particular time, you need to complete 2 surveys per week. So you complete 2 surveys per week, and you're going to receive $15 per week for completing those 2 surveys, right? So in completing those 2 surveys, ladies and gentlemen, now you're talking about, instead of getting $4 per survey, now you're actually getting $7.50 per survey, okay? Because you're getting $15 per survey, or per week rather, and you have to complete 2 surveys per week. And you continue to complete your 2 surveys per week until you have received $900. And that's your cap. So again, you're going to get 3 times the amount of your original subscription. So your original subscription is $300. Now you're going to cap off of getting 3 times that amount. And when you get to 3 times that amount, then you want to go ahead and do a repurchase, just like you did on the basic. So you go ahead and you repurchase that standard package for $300. So you take the $900 and you repurchase it, take $300 there and you repurchase again. Okay, so now you can complete that same cycle again by completing the surveys and receiving $15 and eventually reaching $900 again. And then you're going to complete that circle over and over again, continuing to cap out at $900 and then repurchasing. Okay, so eventually you can see the profit that you're going to continue to make here as you're going to get 3 times. Come April 15th, and we're approaching that, you can actually upgrade from the standard to elite by paying the difference here. And the difference here, again, is only going to be $200, okay? Because the elite is $500. So you can upgrade the subscription from standard to elite by adding $200, and now you're elite and at $500. And so here you need to complete 3 surveys. So you complete 3 surveys and you're going to get $30 per week for completing those 3 surveys. So now, if you notice, instead of you getting $4 per week or $7.50 per, $4 per survey or $7.50 per survey, now you're getting $10 per survey. Now, when you walk out of those stores and they ask you to do the surveys, you don't get anything. But here, you can continue to increase the amount that you are actually going to get paid for completing these surveys. So you complete 3 surveys, you're going to get $30 per week, and you're going to keep doing that until you have received $2,000. So that is going to be 4 times your original subscription amount. Okay. So that's $2,000 that you're going to get. When you cap off at $2,000, you take $500 of that $2,000 and you go ahead and you do a repurchase and you purchase that $500 package again. And therefore, you're going to receive another $2,000 by completing 3 surveys and getting $30 per survey until you have continued to get that $2,000 cap. You just keep doing that. And again, with the premium, same thing. You're going to take and you're going to pay the difference. The premium is $1,000. So the difference here is going to be $500. Okay, so you take a portion of that your profits there, and you just upgrade to the premium pack, which is going to give you 5 times that amount by way of you completing 4 surveys per week, right? So you complete 4 surveys per week now, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to bring you $75 per survey, right? So you get $75 per week for completing 4 surveys. And in this particular case, now you're going to get $18.75 per survey, okay? $18.75 per survey for about 20 minutes of your time, probably max 20 minutes of your time. You're completing 4 surveys per week. And at the end of the week, you're going to get $75 until you cap off at $500. When you cap off, again, getting your 5 times, then you can go ahead and repurchase again for $1,000. And you're going to complete that same cycle again, completing 4 surveys, getting $75 per week until you have received $5,000 to cap off the amount of surveys that you want to receive. All right. So hopefully that is clear so that you can understand how you can actually move along and purchase these subscription packages. So now let's just up our game just a little bit. All right, let's just up the game a little bit because it does get better. You may think, oh, well, this is a lot for me to do just to receive this amount for these surveys on a weekly basis. Well, it gets better, ladies and gentlemen. So what happens is we also have an opportunity for you to be able to utilize these surveys and multiply the surveys. Okay, so you can actually multiply the surveys that you get. We just talked about the individual package, and what we were talking about on the individual pack, we were talking about the basic, okay? That's primarily what we were talking about on this slide right here. We were talking about the basic, and we're talking about the individual pack on the basic, okay? The individual pack on the basic is what we were referring to, excuse me. So now here, if we just stick with this basic information right here, just to stick with the basic for now, on the basic, as you have purchased the individual pack, here on that basic level still, you have an opportunity to purchase what is called a family pack, okay? So when you purchase a family pack, now instead of you having one handle, and these are considered handles, ladies and gentlemen, if you look here, these are considered handles, okay? These are considered one opinion handle. Now, these handles, even though they are called handles, you can really think in your mind of them as being accounts, okay? They're opinion handles, and they're called the handles because that is the terminology that is necessary when you're talking about the opinions that are coming forth. There are opinion handles, but they're really accounts. So when you purchase an individual pack for $100, you have one handle, hence one account, right? But when you purchase the family pack, now you have one handle plus 6 additional handles, all right? So you're actually going to get 1 plus 6. So you have a total of 7, and that family pack is actually going to cost you $700 for you to purchase that family pack. And now what happens is, in that family pack that you've purchased, you are actually purchasing, you have your individual pack here, which is what you purchased the individual pack. And when you purchase that family pack for $700, what you're doing is now you have created for yourself, or the system is actually going to create for you 6 additional accounts. So that's essentially what is happening. You are going to get 6 additional accounts that is going to come to you. So you have your main account, okay, that first handle, the individual one, and now you have 6 additional accounts. That's how we have that 1 plus 6. Okay, so now as you're completing these surveys, on the basic levels where you get $4 per survey, now you're going to get $4 per survey times 7, as opposed to just 1 time. You're now going to get, this is going to happen to you 7 times. All right. And if you also think about the next level that you can purchase here is the enterprise. Okay, so you can also purchase the enterprise. Also, this is all the basic now, ladies and gentlemen, where you're getting $4, okay, on the basic. Just keep that in mind. The basic gives you $4 per survey. So we're just talking about the $4 here at this time, right? So again, looking at the enterprise, we're talking about 1 plus 6 plus 36. All right, so we have our main account, which is what we had here, our main account, and you have the 6 accounts that you got here for the family pack, right? That gave you 6 additional. Now, for the enterprise pack, you get 36 additional accounts, okay? So each account that's here is actually going to give you 6 more accounts. Each of these one account is going to give you 6 more accounts. So just think of this tree of being exactly that. Okay, so now you have a total of 43 accounts, okay, all acting as individual accounts, where you're going to get $4 per account. Now, what I want you to understand is we can upgrade to the standard when we're doing this, but in order to upgrade to the standard, what you would need to do is, what you cannot do on this is that the basic remains basic all by itself, right? So the basic remains basic all by itself. If you want to, you know, there's the basic, you know, which is the individual, family, and standard. I'm sorry, the individual, family, and enterprise, right? So when you're upgrading, just like we did the first time when we did the upgrade by upgrading to standard, when you purchase the basic account, you have to stay in the basic area. So if you purchase a basic account, if you purchase the individual account, you can only upgrade from the basic individual to the standard individual, and from the standard to the elite, and from the elite to the premium. Okay, so you cannot, even though the enterprise and family and enterprise are available, you cannot go from an individual to a family. You have to stay on that same level. Okay, you have to stay on the same level. So in other words, if you're doing individual on basic, you have to do individual on the standard, individual on the elite, and individual on the premium. You cannot purchase an individual and then upgrade that to a family on a standard. You cannot do that. Okay, that is something that is not allowed, because when you purchase your package, a tree is put in place. This tree that we're talking about right here is put in place. This tree is put in place. So once the tree is intact, we cannot undo that. So therefore, you are not able to modify the actual tree by going from an individual to a family. You can't do that, okay? You can only go all the way across the board, just going across. Hopefully that is clear. You cannot go individual to family. So when you're making your purchase of your package, be mindful of what you want to do and the building strategy that you want to use, because you are not able to switch from an individual and upgrade that to a family. You can only update that across the board, not higher or lower. All right, actually, you can go lower. If you purchase a family pack, you can downgrade to an individual pack. Okay, so the family pack can be downgraded to an individual pack, but you cannot upgrade from individual to a family. All right, and that's only because once the tree is intact, it's easier to remove a handle than it is to add one. So that's why you're able to do a family, and you can downgrade from a family or enterprise, but you cannot upgrade from an individual or family to a family or enterprise. Okay, so hopefully that is clear there. Let's talk more about how this this whole thing works with regards to these individuals, these packages that we have here. So once you have acquired an individual pack, I'm sorry, family pack, let's just say you're going to go with the family pack, right? You're going to go with the family pack. And as I mentioned, you're going to purchase this family pack for $700. You get the family pack, and this is basically the tree structure that you are going to receive, right? This is the tree structure you're going to get for the family pack. Now, if you like, you can upgrade that family pack, and you can go from the basic to the standard, again, by paying the difference. Remember, we were talking about paying the difference from upgrading from individual basic to standard to elite to premium. You can do the same thing here on the family pack. So you pay the difference, and in this case, it's going to be $1,400. And this is going to allow you to now upgrade to the family pack. And again, you're going to use the same concept of when you receive the amount, the cap amount, then you can go ahead and do your repurchase. And you can also do the same thing by paying the difference here to upgrade to premium. So you can always go ahead and upgrade your subscriptions, and you can do that by way of the enterprise pack as well, just upgrading to the next highest packages. And again, these packages, as far as the subscriptions are concerned, we're still talking about $4 here. We're talking about $15 here. We're talking about $30 here. And we're talking about $75 here. And that's right. Each one of these individual accounts will get the individual amount, whatever the subscription is. If you have the elite, then each one of those accounts are going to get $30 per week for that subscription. Okay, so understand the power of what I'm saying here. Okay, so you purchase the family pack, which is going to give you, you purchase the family pack on a standard. It's going to give you $15 per week on that survey. Well, each one of these accounts is going to get $15 per week. And by you purchasing that family pack, that's all coming to you, right up to your main account. All right, so now you're getting 15 times 7. Now, if you like, you also can give those accounts away. If you have family members that you want to get involved, they can actually also participate by you taking these handles or accounts, because they all would have their own individual username, but they all have the same password. And you can actually give these different accounts to family members or different people and let them enter their opinion in. And now we have their opinion that is also involved in this. Now, the payments will come up to you. So you will just be responsible for paying that individual for answering the survey, or if you have family members that just want to get involved just to answer surveys, just let them answer the survey and the payment is going to come to you. But that's a nice way to have other people get involved. You can purchase an enterprise account where you're going to have 43 accounts, and you may have a book club or something, or you may have a company and you want to be able to give members of your companies different accounts and let them answer surveys. So this will all be beneficial and valuable information that they will be able to add as well, and you can pay them for answering these surveys. So many different ways and fun ways that you would be able to use these different subscriptions. And again, when you purchase these subscriptions, the system creates these accounts for you automatically. And it gives it a username already. And by going into it, it's going to have the same password. You can actually log in individually to these accounts individually. They all have their own affiliate links, and you can actually go in there and grab those affiliate links, and you can begin to build under it as well. So if you're giving a subscription away to, or a package away, sorry, an account, if you're giving it away to a family member or someone, they can actually begin to build under these accounts. Okay, they can build under them. They can begin to build under them as well. And as they do begin to build under them, then you're going to be benefiting from all of that. Okay, and you can also create additional accounts under these accounts as well. It just goes on and on. And then as time goes on, we're going to be continuing to do trainings to teach you the different building strategies that you can implement to be able to leverage this platform, because there's so many different things you can do with this. And if it hasn't already blown you away, by the time you get finished with one of our trainings, you will certainly get a greater understanding, and you will be blown away at that point when you understand how you are able to leverage this. And probably the most important thing about leveraging this is, as we mentioned in the beginning, there's going to be several different opportunities and projects that's going to be brought under the STABLEDAO umbrella. This tree and lineage that you are putting together right here, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be utilizing that lineage. So as you continue to build your network, can you just imagine how big your network can get and how much your financial economics could change by the network that you continue to grow? Because the same exact structure is going to be used for everything that's going to come under the STABLEDAO umbrella. Very, very powerful. Once you begin to build, you build once and never have to build again. You just build ongoingly, because you want to continue to share these wonderful things with other people. So you continue to build ongoingly, but the structure that you put in place for yourself, the network you put in place for yourself, is going to remain intact, and all have access to all of the awesome opportunities that's going to come under the STABLEDAO umbrella. So let's talk about the different income streams that we have here. So as you can see here, we have 5 different income streams. All right. So the first one we have is the direct income on referrals. So we have the direct income on referrals, and it simply means that as you refer, you are going to be receiving income from your referrals that you bring into this network. And this is going to be done. So as you continue to bring people into the network, just as we mentioned before, this is the affiliate marketing side of the business. And as you continue to refer people and help us to build this database and get to 1 billion, you are going to be rewarded by bringing in those referrals. The second one is an income on level purchases. So the income on level purchases, it simply means that you're going to get paid down 4 levels on this. So this goes down 4 levels when you are getting paid on purchases. So as people are purchasing their subscriptions, you are going to get rewarded down on 4 different levels for this. Okay, so these 2 income streams right here are basically a one-time payment. So they pay out one time. Okay, so even though they only pay out one time, as I've mentioned to you, you have the ability to do repurchases. When we talked about when you reach your cap and then you go back and you repurchase your subscription, you also are going to get paid on repurchases. So you get paid on the initial purchase and you get paid on the repurchase. All right. So, but essentially it is a one-time purchase. So every time a purchase is made on the initial purchase and the repurchases down 4 levels, you will be rewarded on those particular levels and for those purchases. And then you have the income on production. So what is production? Production is actually completing the survey. So when you actually have people in your network that are actually completing the surveys, that is considered production. And when they complete the surveys, you know you're getting paid for completing those surveys. Well, you're going to be rewarded for your network completing those surveys. So that's the production that we're referring to here, actually the completion of each of those surveys. So as those surveys are completed, you are going to get level income on the completing of those surveys, which is the production income. And then you also have the pool income on production. This is that same production that we're talking about, but the pool income that we're referring to, ladies and gentlemen, are the income of all of the prosumers in the entire network. All right. So when you're talking about the income level on production for this third income stream, we're talking about the income on production for your own personal network. But when we're talking about the pool income for pool A and pool B, we're talking about the income production of the entire community of prosumers. So can you imagine what that could bring to you by you getting that? And for each of them, you're going to get a maximum of 3% on the pool A, and you're going to get 3% on pool B. So let's go now and let's talk about that. Okay, so again, we have our direct income. So we're talking about if you were to acquire the family pack, let's just use that as an example. If you acquire a family pack, so here is that family pack right here. Here you are, you purchased a family pack. Right? And these are the individuals, you have 6 individuals or 6 accounts that are underneath you. Okay, so you purchase a family pack. If you purchase an individual pack, then, you know, of course, that's just, there's no income coming. But as soon as you begin to refer, then you're going to begin to receive income. So you can either refer additional people and get paid on those referrals, or if you acquire a family pack, then you are going to get paid instantly and rewarded instantly just from the family pack that you have purchased. Okay, so these are the different levels that you're going to get paid on. You're going to get paid on. The first referral that you have, you're going to get 5%. So you're going to get 5% from your first referral. You're going to get 10% from your second referral, the second person that you refer. Okay, you're going to get 15% from the third person that you refer. You're going to get 20% from the fourth person that you refer. You are going to get 5%. You're going to get 20% from the fourth person that you refer, and you're going to get 25% from the fifth person that you refer, 30% from the sixth person that you refer, and then you're going to get 15% from the seventh person and onward that you refer. So the seventh person on down, you're going to get 15% from that person on down. So just to say, if you were to refer so in order for you to actually get this rewards from this, there's actually a condition that comes along with this that you need to understand. So the condition is this. Okay, the condition is this, is that you need to refer, you need to receive the 3 times the amount of your subscription. So in other words, if you purchase an individual account, which is $100, you need to refer you need to get 3 times that amount. So you're going to need to get 3 times that amount before you can start getting those referrals. So if you purchase an individual account, you need to refer 3 people that gets the individual account, right? And that is going to give you $300. And so by you purchasing that, by you referring 3 people, now you're going to get $300. Now you're going to be eligible to be able to receive you're going Now, this is going to remain in your account and it remains as unsettled. So unsettled means that it's sitting there and it's waiting for you to meet the conditions so that you can receive those funds. So the condition is that you need to receive triple that amount before you can actually get the referral bonuses. So an example is if you purchased a standard package, okay, and you actually receive $300, you purchased it for $300, before you can actually get the referral bonuses from the people that you refer, you have to receive enough so that you are going to get $900, because it has to be triple the amount of your individual packages. So your individual package, if it's going to be $300, you have to accumulate referrals that's going to bring you $900 before you can actually begin to receive those bonuses. So again, if you refer 3 people that purchased the same 300 pack that you did, that's $900. Now on your 4th person, now you can get that, you can begin to get the referrals from the people that you refer. So again, just to be clear, the condition is that you have to have enough referrals so that you can actually receive triple the amount of your own package so that you can begin to get those referral bonuses. You have to also understand this other condition is that if you purchase an individual package and the people that you refer purchase a standard package, then you will be losing that referral income. So you have to be the superior or equal to. You cannot be below what your referrals are purchasing. It has to be the superior or equal to. So you have to be greater than or equal to your referrals in order for you to get the referral bonuses. And if you're not, you will completely lose it. It will not wait for you. You have completely lost that. So whenever you're purchasing a package, a subscription, you should always make sure that you purchase the superior subscription that is available so that you can make sure that you don't lose out on any income. So right now, the basic and the standard are the only 2 that are available. The elite is going to be coming out soon. So you always want to make sure you stay on top so that as people that you are referring, as they continue to purchase their packages, that they are not going to outdo you and purchase a bigger package than you. And then that is going to cause you to lose that income. And we certainly don't want you losing any income. So that is the condition and how it works for the direct income. And again, this is a one-time bonus, a referral bonus that you fee that you will be receiving, and it comes back to you again upon repurchasing. So here's a little example of how that works in terms of the packages that you purchase. If you purchase the elite at 500, you're going to get 5% from the first referral, 10% from the second, 15 from the third, 20 from the fourth, 25 from the fifth, 30 from the sixth, and 15 from the seventh and downward. Okay, and this is the actual revenue that you will be receiving as a result of purchasing or referring people to your network. So a little bit more on the level income on purchase. Now let's talk about that. Let's talk about the level income on purchase and exactly how that works. Now, as I mentioned to you, you are going to get rewarded down 7 levels on this. So you get rewarded down 7 levels. So on this first level, you're going to get the first level of your directs, you're going to get 5 to 30%. And then you're going to get 7% from your 7th level on down. So that is everything on your first level, okay? Everything on your first level. On your second level, you're actually going to get 7%, okay? So you get 7% on your second level, you're going to get 5% on your third level, and you're going to get 3% on your third level. So essentially what happens here is that when you acquire a package, your upline is going to get the direct income from you, right? They're going to get the direct income from you. And from there, they're going to get the level income from the person that you have referred. So that's how the level income works. So you get direct income from your direct, and you're going to get level income from the people that your direct refers. All right. Hopefully that's clear. So as you're building your teams and you have several different levels down to 4 levels, you're going to get rewarded down 4 levels. You're going to receive the direct income. Okay. And then you're going to get the level income from level 2 on down to 4 levels. And then that same thing is going to happen on the repurchases. So let's just say, for an example, let's just say that this is me. I am going to acquire a package, and I am going to refer someone, and this is going to be my first level. So as this is my first level, I am going to get 15% from my first level, right? I'm sorry, I didn't say that right. This here is not, it's not 7%. I'm sorry, this is actually 15%. Please pardon me. You're actually going to get 15% of that, because this is going to be 15% from this position, from the 7th position on down, right? So we're going wide here. So this is 15% from the 7th position on down. All right. So on my first level, I'm going to get 15%. So I refer on my second level, I am actually going to get 7% from this person. Okay. So again, this is my second level. And as my first, I'm going to get the direct income from my first, and I'm going to get the level income from my second level. And then I have my third level. I'm actually going to get 5%. And then on my fourth level, I'm actually going to get 3%, right? So I get 3%. So the way this is going to happen is, let's just say you have on your second level, you have someone that you have 10 people on your second level, on your second level, 10 people on your second level that has acquired the 300 pack. So as they acquired the 300 pack, you know, what are you going to get from there? That is actually going to be $3,000, right? So that's $3,000 that you're going to, that is accumulated there. Well, you are going to get 7% of that. So you're going to get 7% times this 3,000. So that is what you're going to get from that second level. So if you on your third level, if you have 20 people, for example, that purchased the 100 pack, now that is going to be 5% of 2,000. And on your third level, let's just say you have 50 people that is acquiring the 300 pack. Now you're talking about 15,000 that you're going to get 3% of on your third level. So this is essentially how it is going to work as you're continuing to get these rewards down on these levels. So as the different levels go wide, this is going to be the level income on the purchase of the subscriptions. Okay, the purchase of subscriptions. As they continue to happen on the different levels, down 4 levels, this is the potential income that you are actually able to receive. Let's move on. I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit here so we can get through this. Okay, so here are the different levels that you can actually acquire. So you can actually rank all the way up to 10 levels, right? So you can qualify on these 10 different levels. So on the first level, as you reach that first level, basically what you're going to get, in order for you to reach that first level, all you need is just to have one direct. As you have that one direct, then the volume that you need to have is 300 in volume, and then you have qualified to reach level 1, right? So in order for you to get to level 2, you have to have 3 directs, and you have to have 1,500 in volume, team volume, and then you are qualified for level 3, and then so on. As you want to get to level 3, you need to have 4 directs, and you need to have 3,000 in volume, and that will qualify you to reach level 3 as you have 4 directs, 3,000 in volume, and reach level 3, and so on down the line. This is the requirement in order for you to reach these different levels. Now, the benefit of that is, in order for you to get to these levels, there are different benefits that you're going to have come to you as you reach these levels, and a lot of it is going to come along with the pool income, level income, and the pool income is what you're going to be receiving. So there is a condition also that comes along with you ranking up to these different levels. So we mentioned one condition. Here's another condition that is required for you to hit these levels. So the condition is the 50% rule. So what is that 50% rule? The 50% rule simply means this. For example, you are at level 3 and you want to get to level 4. Okay, you want to get to level 4. So in order for you to get to level 4, you have to go and look and see how many directs do you have. So you go and you look and see, and you say, okay, well, you know, how many directs do I have? So this is you, and you look and you see, well, how many directs do I have? Let's just say you have let's just say you have 8 directs. You only need 5, but you have 8. So you went and checked, you have 8 directs. Now, the next thing you're going to have to check is the volume, the team volume that you have. So the team volume that you have, the way you're going to look at this is that you're going to look at your team volume and you're going to go and look for your strongest leg. So you look for your strongest leg and you see the strongest leg here and you say, well, you know what? This strongest leg has 25%. I'm sorry, 25,000 in volume, because you need 5,000. Your strongest leg has to have this 2,500. It has to have half of what you're looking to get here. So what you're looking to get is 5,000. Your strongest leg has to have 50% of that. Okay, your strongest leg may have more than that. From your team has to have the other 2,500. Okay, so that is the rule that needs to apply, and that goes for each of the different areas that you want to achieve as far as ranking up and receiving and hitting these different levels. You have to apply the 50% rule in order for you to reach these levels. Okay, hopefully that is clear. So in order for you to reach this team volume, you have to have 2,500. That's going to come from your strongest leg, and you have to have 2,500 that's going to come from your team. So that's essentially how that works, by applying that 50% rule. All right, so let's go through this now. Now we're talking about level and pool income. This is some of the benefits that you'll receive by way of reaching these different levels. So when you reach level 1, in order for you to, when you reach level 1, this is actually the distribution that you're going to get. So this is the level distribution that you're gonna receive. So when you hit level 1, now your level distribution is going to increase. Okay, so we saw the different levels income that we receive on this level income on purchase. Now we're going to talk about the level income on purchase as you continue to reach the different levels in the ranking area. Okay, so when you hit level 1, now you're going to receive 10% from your level 1. Okay, you're going to get 10% from level 1, and you're going to get, when you hit level 2, you're going to get 6%, level 3, 4%, and so on down. Okay, is what you're going to begin to receive. And as you hit these levels also, in order for you to qualify for the pool income, you just need to be at level 3 and above. Level 3 and above, now you're getting this pool income. Remember, I told you the pool income is getting income from the overall community, not just your own network, but the overall community. So by hitting level 3, when you hit level 3, now you're eligible for 1% pool income. Okay, when you get to level 6, now not only are you getting the level distribution income, but now you're also eligible for an additional 1% of pool income. So now you're getting 2% pool income when you hit level 6. Okay. And now in order for you to get a level, to get to level 9 and above, when you hit that level, now you are going to be getting yet an additional 1% of pool income for hitting level 9 and above. So once you hit level 9 and above, now you're getting a total of 3% of the overall community's income. All right. So let's just talk about this pool A income. This is what I just explained to you. As you hit these different levels, you hit levels 3, 4, and 5. When you hit this level 3, 4, and 5, now you are eligible for tier 1, which is that 1%. 5, 6, and 7, you're eligible for tier 2, which is going to be an additional 1%, which is now 2%. And when you hit levels 9 and 10, now you're eligible for tier 3, which is additional 1%, which is now giving you 3% of that income. Now, pool B income. For pool B income, it's the same thing that applies, but now there's a number of days that come into account. Okay, now this is an additional level of income because you have pool A and pool B, but pool B kind of works in a similar fashion, except it's kind of more focused on the amount of volume that you have in the period of time. So in order for you to get to pool income, pool 1% of the pool income, you need to reach 100,000 in team volume in a period of 30 days. So if you hit 100,000 in volume in 30 days, now you're eligible for 1% in pool income bonuses. Now, this is going to be in addition to the pool A bonuses. And then in the next 45 days, if you hit 500,000, now you're eligible for yet another 1%. So now you're getting 2% of pool B income. And then over 60 days, if you reach 1 million in volume, now you're going to get an additional 1% in pool B income, which is a total of 3% in pool income volume. So if you hit this along with the pool A income, now you're getting 6% in the overall community income. That could be very lucrative and very, very powerful, ladies and gentlemen, once you start receiving the income from the overall community of all of the prosumers throughout the database. Okay, just imagine when we do hit that 1 billion, what that is going to look like. All right, so lastly, the conditions, we pretty much have gone through the conditions here already, and I'm almost done. But to give you an example of, we basically had talked about the different conditions that applies to the different incomes as we went along. But the last thing that I want to make note of here is that you are going to have to pay a 5% fee for all withdrawals. Okay, whenever you do a withdrawal, you have to pay 5% for all withdrawals. Okay, just a 5% withdrawal fee. So 5% withdrawal fee on admins, okay? In order for you to transfer, because you can also transfer your funds from one account to another, and there is no fee for that. Okay, there's no fee for transferring, but there is a fee for you to be able to do a withdrawal. Okay, and the minimum amount that you can actually withdraw is $10. So that is basically what I want to further explain to you with regards to these terms and conditions. The other terms and conditions we have already talked about as we were going through the presentation. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the presentation. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me as I kind of muddled through that. Hopefully what I was explaining to you was understandable and you received all that. And I just appreciate you spending this time with me to understand what we have here in this stable opinion opportunity. That is it. Oh, so
thank you, Tammy. That was awesome.
Thank you, everyone. Hey, Shavez is in the house. Wow, Shavez, hi. Let me bring Shavez in the house too, along with Sam. Let me see. Okay, here you go. Hi, Shavez.
That was amazing, Tammy. You did it better than me.
Let's bring you guys in.
I'm thankful. This day is a great relief. You are doing actually better than everyone who did it. Thank you so much. It was amazing. Thank you so much, Tammy. It was
Thank you,
amazing.
Shavez.
I
That
love
means
that.
a lot to me.
We have Sam
That
with us.
means,
We have
I
Sam with us.
know, yes. Sam
Can
is
you
here
find?
too.
Hey, Sam. Good morning.
Good morning. I see you've woken up.
Thank you guys for being here. It means so much for you guys to be here tonight with me on my debut. I'm going to get better. You guys remember this first presentation. This is the first one. Just remember this first one. Just watch how I just fly through it when the next couple will come along. Just remember this one. Thank you, Shavez. I appreciate your support. You too, Sam. Both of you guys.
Yeah, look, I've taken some notes, so thank you.
You have taken notes. Wow.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? I'm always here to learn. So it's great that we're all able to hang around and be students in Tammy's classroom. Thanks again.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Sam. Thank you so much. I'm still learning it. This is probably one of the most comprehensive compensation plan that I have ever had to learn and understand. And so even though I was, in the background, kind of helping Sam out, in the very beginning, I was still spending time to learn this thing and going and working and being under the tutelage of Shavez, learning it as well. And my understanding is getting more and more clear and presenting it. I just said, it's just time to just jump in the water. Just go in, just go and do a deep dive. So that's what I did. So thank you guys for your support. Thanks for all the comments in the chat as well. We have lots of people that is giving me accolades. I appreciate you guys. These are my peeps right here, Sam and Shavez. These are my peeps. These guys right here are the ones that, will stand by me no matter what. And, they're the ones that cause me to get stronger and stronger, so I appreciate, each and every one of you for being here with us today. Barb, did you want to say something, Barb? You have your hand raised.
Yes. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Barb.
Hi, everyone. Are we allowed to ask questions for clarification?
Yes, hey, we got the experts in the house, so you ask anything you want. Anything you want. If you guys got questions, raise your hand. Now is the time.
Okay, thank you. I just want to get something clear on the direct income. I don't know if you can still, or maybe I can even explain. When I buy the family package on the basic, I'm realizing my first 5, 10, 15% might be giving me, I'm sure I was calculating on the correct package. I'm not sure. But if I get my 2x with 3 people.
So on the
direct income
$15 per week. Is that what you mentioned? Because that's the standard pack.
Yes. So the 5%, 10%, and 15%. Doesn't that give me my 3x? My 2x?
Yes, of course. If you are generating 2x with just direct incomes, you repurchase and you make another 3x with other incomes.
Yes. So my question is, if I'm to get my 2x on the family package with my 3 people, what should I do to get the other 3?
What other 3? So when you get your 2x, on the basic, because the basic gives you the 2x. When you get that 2x, and you have to get 3 people to triple that before you can actually get it, before you can actually get the rewards from that, then you just begin to receive them ongoingly as they come in. Once you have reached the qualification of getting those 3, getting triple that amount, then you just begin to continue to get the rewards ongoingly from all the other referrals. Is that your question?
I'm saying if I buy the family package for $700,
Okay. Okay.
right?
Yes.
I get 5% on 1, 10% on 2, 15% on 3. Doesn't that make my $100 double already?
Yes. So yes, when you buy the family pack, you automatically qualify for the packages. You automatically
So
qualify.
I automatically qualify for all the 6.
Yes, you qualify when you purchase the family and the enterprise packages.
Okay.
Let
Okay.
me share my. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it's clear. Thank you.
Okay.
I
Did
was
you
about
Thank
to
you.
share my
want-
screen
Go ahead.
and show
Okay.
you.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, you can. You can, please.
Okay. Go ahead.
It can get more clarification.
Okay.
All right. Let me do that. I don't know why it's not connecting. Okay, just let me confirm it to you very simply. I'll just use my gestures. Okay, you are this
Okay.
person here, and you bring your whole family, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, they all join with basic. If you are trying to do a family package, you get $105 back.
Okay.
And that doesn't make the 2x of the top account. That is just $105. You're still about to make $95 more to finish the 2x on the top account. The 2x has to come on all the accounts, so $700 subscription leads you to $1,400 in total. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Now
No, it's clear. It's clear. Thank you.
perfect.
Thanks, Barb. Dr. K, how are you?
I am fine, my dear sister, and amazing development. From day one, from Hyper Fun, we were with Sam Lee, and we definitely went a long way, an experience that you cannot underestimate. TAMI, guys. She's incredible. I've known her for 10 years prior to that, and she is being incredible. I'm glad she is the one who's leading us. I cannot say enough. Sam, thank you again for all you're doing. I just have one question. What is the difference with this and the VD look? That's my only question.
Sure. I'll answer that. So, stable is a tree. A tree is full of wonderful people. Your upline will forever be your upline, and your downlines will forever be your downlines. You might not want to like each other for the rest of your lives, but it doesn't matter, because a tree is a tree. Once it grows branches, then those branches will provide nutrients, and out from those branches will come leaves, and of course more branches. So a tree is a tree, and a tree is the strongest when it just doesn't change. So that's the structure of stable. It's a forever home for a forever family. Now, what stable opinion is to identify the right people for the right opportunities. That is why answering these questions in this stable opinion platform is important. The participation with a membership is optional because stable is a free sign up, and answering questions on stable opinion is also free as well. You just don't get rewarded if you don't participate with a membership. So I've covered off stable and stable opinion. Now, when we spin out opportunities like VideoLook, we want to offer it to the right people first, because the right people are the people who are in the know and able to talk about the opportunity the best. So for us to identify the best opportunities and bring the best people into those opportunities, that is what stable opinion does. And VideoLook is the first of such opportunities. So it is a opportunity offered by a third party. You know, I'm involved as an advisor, and I'm here to, of course, help bring the next 100 opportunities to this wonderful database, this wonderful family. Hopefully that answers your question.
Thank you. You are great from day one. It's been a long 3 weeks, and Tammy and I, we witnessed everything from day one, and we cannot thank you enough. And we appreciate you for all you're doing for all of us for the last 3 years. Thank you very much.
Yes.
God bless.
Thank you, Dr. K. Okay, so does anyone else have any other questions? I've looked at all the comments in the chat. I appreciate everybody's comments in the chat. All the accolades. I just appreciate that. This is what makes it easy to come out and present, because I know that I can even mess up and it sounds good, because you guys just love me so much, and I just love you back, and that's what makes it so wonderful. So thank you so much for that. Kim, how are you this evening?
I'm doing fine, Tammy. Yourself?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Awesome job. Want to say hey to Sam as well. Glad to be here with you all, and Rob and our team. But you know, I was listening to what Sam was saying, and I heard a question asked about VideoLook. VideoLook is a great program, but you know, I'm looking at this program that we have as well here, and I'm thinking on what Sam said. This is the family tree, and so when you think about it being the family tree, it's a great FT program, aka family tree, because if you want to involve family members and getting a network marketing business together collectively, this brings a whole new element to success. And so it really becomes a in-house business for the family, instead of them packaging stuff up or putting stuff in a box and sending it off as a group, trying to be a mini manufacturer in their household. They can answer surveys collectively together over a period of time and raise a level of income that allows them to stabilize the whole household, especially when that young lady's off to college or that young man's off to college, and the family trying to make sure that they have money on a consistent basis when they need it. This is a great opportunity to do that. So just want to thank you for your presentation tonight. I saw the momentum as you continue to do your presentation, and it's just an awesome thing to see leaders empowered by the team. So great job tonight. Glad, Sam, you were able to get on. Let's continue to move the volume, move the value, and have the victory.
Amen. Wow. Thank you, Kim. That is so true. It's so right. This is a family tree. This is all about us coming together and creating a legacy, because that's how I see this. And that's what's on Sam's mind as well, is to create that legacy and in this tree, so that we can have something here for our children and our children's children. And this is something that, like I said, is revolutionary, it's pioneering, and we are paving the way. So your comments are well received. Thank you so much. All right, I don't know who this is. 819-498-07.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I had a question here. How would you buy the package on this on the stable site?
So you're going to first of all need to get an affiliate link from your upline. If you're one of those that uplines have, can't be found, you can choose a leader that is involved that you want to be connected to, and you get their link to STABLEDAO and you create an account. Once you create an account, you log in on the Stable Opinion side, and then you would purchase a subscription from there. So your first step would be to get the invite link from your upline. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I made the account already, but I'm looking on the site and I don't see where I would purchase the package.
Okay, so you go to log in. There are two ways you can log in. You can log into STABLEDAO and you can log into Stable Opinion. So you opinion, and then you go to membership, and that's where you're able to purchase your membership. Okay, thank you. Ray, hi Ray, good to see you here tonight.
Oh yeah. Hey, great job, love it. It's wonderful to be working with you again. I really appreciate you. It's tremendous. I can't wait to see, how everything develops further down the road. But I also wanted to say hello to Sam Lee and to Mr. Shavez. I just want to express that I am very grateful for your presence here tonight. I am very, very grateful. Do not think that we've taken it for granted. It's not only a privilege, it's an honor. But I also feel that this has the potential to really, really grow into something really beautiful. And the fact that you guys are present lets me know that you are taking it as seriously as we are, and I do appreciate that. Okay, to have leaders you cannot see, it's a little discouraging. But when your leaders are present, that means it's like the comparison where a picture is worth 1,000 words. Your actions are worth millions of words. So thank you for that. And again, Tammy, great job. I look forward to more trainings.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate that. Words well spoken. Leaders you can see. Love that. All right, my man is up now. My HIM, my handsome Italian man. How are
girl.
You?
I'm great, Tammy. Just want to add my, contribution. I'm up for you at 3 a.m. So
there you go.
I'm trying to be like you. It's 4:53 a.m. right now in Italy. And I woke up for you for your debut.
Thank you, Anthony. Oh, I think we're losing you.
Presentation. And let me say, that's great. Dr. K, I've known you for 10 years. I don't even know you for 1 year, but, I'm grateful already for everything we've done together. Shavez, you're also a great soul. I don't know you that much, but I can see you have a heart in what you do. So that's great. Sam, we spoke in the past. right now I'm in Italy. Unfortunately here, there is still a lot of people hurt for past projects, but we're getting there. We build, a huge database for VidiLook already, and hundreds of people on STABLEDAO already signed up. So we're gonna maybe need another couple of calls for some of the Italian community to heal, and then we can just push this thing all over. It's great. So thank you guys. Thank you. We're gonna do great things.
Yes, we
Thank you,
are.
sir.
Thanks, Anthony.
All right.
Thanks for staying up for me. I appreciate you.
No problem. Always. Ciao.
Any of my our students here, our pro presenters, want to make a comment? I'm so glad that you guys are here with me tonight. I appreciate you. You feel free to make a comment because you're going to be up next.
Well, I'm always up for the challenge. Excellent presentation, Tammy. Can't wait to learn all those numbers. You put it down best, as always. So yeah, I'm excited about it. It looks extremely lucrative, but you took something that was like a huge puzzle and just put it all together and made it, a couple more presentations. Yeah, a little training, I'll be ready for it. So yeah, I'm here with you, boo. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Doe. Appreciate you being here today and always being here, having my back, co-hosting, whatever I call you to do. And you're a great trainer and presenter yourself. So I know that you're going to get this and we're going to release you once you do have it. So just stay tuned, audience, for this one right here. She's going to be coming forth as well. So thanks for being on tonight. I appreciate you.
No problem. Thanks.
Right.
Perfect. And I
Yeah.
promise all the pro presenters who present, I will be there in their meetings to assist them initially. I promise that. Whatever the day, time of the day it will be, I will be there.
Now,
I promise.
Thank you.
Yeah, he has said it. Here's another one right here. Another
No,
pro presenter
see.
right here. Mr. Mike, he is going to be taking the mantle. He's going to be presenting him and Barb really, really soon. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Tami, how are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you so much for the awesome presentation. That was very great. You really replicated Shavez very well. Yeah, you replicated him very well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's definitely a representation of Shavez. I was trying to be a mini Shavez.
It was so to understand. Yeah. Your presentation was not like the first time you are presenting. It was like you've gotten a lot of experience. I just want to say thank you. We are going to try to replicate you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. You will do well. And Shavez already promised, and I know Sam as well. Sam is going to be making himself available, whenever he can. I know he can't always because he's out there busy working for us, but he will, be popping in as well to support, all of the pro presenters. So just you can count on us to be there for you. Thanks, Mike. Hi, Marge.
Hey, Tammy. Hi. You set the bar very high, Tammy, straight up, first up, but we've got so much to learn from you, and we can go over the recording, but you set duplication up straight away from Shavez to yourself, and we hope that we can, or I hope I can duplicate you in some small form, but I'm very grateful for your leadership. I haven't been around you for very long, but your energy wears off on me and the others, I'm sure. And it's fantastic also to have Sam with us tonight. Shows us it's great to have your presence, Sam. So thanks, everyone.
Wow. Thank you, Marge. Appreciate that. Wow. Awesome. Great people tonight. Thank you guys for all coming in, making your comments. Appreciate you all. We do have, the pro presenters have gone through training, and they are going to be doing the same thing, having their debut as well. And Shavez, I was saying we're going to be right there beside you, supporting everyone This is really a huge thing that we're doing, presenting this opportunity and putting this out there for the world to hear, because our pro presenters are not just, English speaking. They're speaking in all types of languages all around the world. And that's what's going to make this even more exciting, because we're going to make sure that everybody is going to be able to take advantage of this, so that we can get to that 1 billion in 3 years. And it's not just about getting to the 1 billion in 3 years, but it's more about what's going to happen when we do get there and the things that we're able to do when we get there. That's what this is really going to be about. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the action and the activity that we're going to be able to bring forth when we get there. And what better way for that to happen is to have, people being able to deliver this in multiple languages all around the world. In our training session, Shavez, I think we have at least 6 or 7 or maybe even more different languages represented there around the world. So I'm excited about that. I don't know if you knew that, Sam, but we're covering the world already.
We're going big.
Yes,
TAMI
we
has a great plan, and she has executed it very beautifully. People from different languages, leaders. She is nurturing the leaders, I would say. This is not just a pro presenters program, but this is an establishment that she did. She is creating new leaders in this industry, and I appreciate that. I love that. More power to you, TAMI.
Power. Thank you, Shavez. Yes. So, and a lot of you already know about the STABLEDAO Legacy Leadership Group, Telegram group that I have. If you're not in that group, please jump in there. Co-host, if you can just go ahead and pop that link in the chat so that people can join that group. And that group is basically going to be a group that we are going to be doing more training. We have a specific group that is for, the pro presenters. We've taken them through training, and anyone else that wants to go through that rigorous training as well. If you're a part of that group, please, join, because you will be able to get the training that we're going to have. Right today I'm doing a presentation, but as time goes on, these presentations are going to be actual trainings. Whereas we're going along page by page on this presentation, we're going to be explaining things to you, and you're going to be able to ask questions along the way. So become a part of that group if you're not already, so that you can be able to take advantage of that. Again, co-host, if you can go ahead and grab that link and pop it in the chat. Also, for those of you that are building, leaders that are building, we also have a rewards program that we're implementing. And we're really trying to get a minimum of 100 leaders in the next week and a half, because it's been almost a week already. We're going to do two weeks. So up to 2 weeks, we want to get at least 100 leaders that we want to be working with. So when I see 100 leaders in that group, we're halfway. In fact, I think we're halfway there now, maybe even more. So we're almost halfway there, Shavez. I'm going to add you and Sam to that group as well, so you can see the activity and collaboration going on in that group. But we want to get 100 people in that group. And then once we have 100 people in there, probably the week following, we were going to start the rigorous training so that people can understand this platform in and out. And even as I continue to learn it, you're going to be learning along with me. And we're going to have Shavez, who is the developer of this platform. So this is truly something that he knows inside and out. He could recite this in his sleep, and he practically does that sometime even. He recites it in his sleep. So as you continue to learn this, we're going to have a reward. Well, we do have a rewards program that as you continue to learn this and build your team and build your network, you're going to be rewarded as you build, and your team is also going to be rewarded as you build. So Shavez and I have worked out that rewards program. Sam has approved it, and we're going to be incentivizing everyone as they continue to learn this and to build it. So it can't get any better than that. You're gonna literally earn.
I think we lost TAMI.
You did?
Yeah.
Am I back?
Last 15 seconds, starting with earn.
Oh, am I back now?
Yes.
Yes. Welcome back.
Wow, I didn't know I was gone. I was still seeing myself. I didn't know I was gone. But anyway, I was just saying that we're going to truly earn while you learn with the rewards program. As people are learning, they're going to be incentivized for learning, and then you're going to be incentivized for building at the same time. And when you start, doing things in the community, another good thing is by being a part of this circle, you are also going to be privy, having exposure to the new opportunities that's going to be coming under the STABLEDAO umbrella. So when new things come out, we're going to be needing people to present that as well. And just think, if you're, under my tutelage, along with Shavez and Sam, you're going to be privy to that and have the opportunity to present some even greater things. So I'm looking forward to those that want to join. Right, Shavez, Sam?
Right, exactly. So that's what I figured out, because this is going to be a training for 100 presenters in a row. And these 100 presenters will then present themselves, and then they get trained for the other opportunity from TAMI and myself, and then they go bigger. And then in the same hierarchy, they will also nurture new leaders. And this is how it will go big and bigger and bigger. And this is how we are going to touch 1 billion lives in next 3 years, and even less than that. Thank you so much, TAMI. Thank you so much, everyone. We are able to do it, and we will be able to do it all because of you.
Thank you, Shavez. I appreciate that. Me and the team. I mean, I put it out there today. When I put it out there today and asked the team if they wanted to present, I was thinking I might get 1, maybe 2. I mean, just about everybody said, yes, I'm ready to do it. Let's go. Let's get this thing. I was surprised. I had been awakened earlier that morning by Gobi, and I had gone to bed late last night, and I went to, and he woke me up real early in the morning to show me what he was doing in Sri Lanka. And I said, let me just go ahead and put this post out there before I lay back down, because I don't want it to get too late in the day for some people because they're in different time zones. So I put it out there, and I was expecting to just put it out there and just lay back down because I still needed to get some rest. I was so tired. It was about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm telling you, my phone just started bing, 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 bing. Everybody says, yes, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. And needless to say, I never went back to sleep. So it was just been an exciting day. And I'm just, all of you guys that are on this call today, I'm so proud of you. Again, I'm going to say to you publicly, in the midst of Sam and Shavez, I am so, so proud of all of you guys for stepping up and being willing to come out and do these presentations around the world. They did it without hesitation, and so it's just a testament to you as well, Shavez, that the training that we have been doing over the past couple of weeks was really comprehensive, and they understood it, and the trainings were awesome. They were phenomenal. So people, they understood it. They are ingesting it, and now they're ready to be let loose. So I'm excited about that. I really am.
Thank you. I mean, this is an acknowledgement, and I really appreciate that. And if I'm able to teach you guys, then I'm good. This is what I need. This is what I work for. This is what I did not sleep for, and I'm happy. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. If the co-host could go ahead and post that link in the chat to the Telegram group, someone's needing to have that posted again. And also the video for this is going to be on a YouTube channel. There's a new YouTube channel that's called STABLEDAO Legacy. So you can go out to the STABLEDAO Legacy channel and you can find this video there. Give me a moment to get it there. And also the videos from our trainings are going to be there as well. So if you want to go check those out, please go check it out. You can see how comprehensive these trainings are, and it will be a really, really good way for you to begin to prepare yourself for the upcoming trainings that we're going to have, because the more times you look at this and begin to ingest it, the better it's going to be to prepare you for your presentation as well. So all of our previous trainings are going to be on that YouTube channel. So it's called STABLEDAO Legacy. It was just recently created. There is nothing out there as of yet, but it just give me a moment to get this video out there, and all the other ones is going to be on that channel. And you can just go out there to use that as a great resource to learn. All right.
Tammy, can you take 2 last questions?
Oh, we got more questions?
And
okay.
Coach.
I'm sorry. Oh, Jason. Hi, Jason. How are you?
Hey, Tammy, I just wanted to chime in as well.
Awesome. I'm glad
And, publicly, recognize you for the great job you did tonight. We have some big shoes to fill. All right. Good night, Shavez and family. Thanks for also being on tonight. We are looking forward to get the message out and the mission of having in 3 years over 1 billion people doing being prosumers. All right. So I'm looking forward to get going. Tammy, thanks again. And all my presenters tonight. Good night, good morning, wherever you are. I'm hailing from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. All right. So see you all soon on the next presentation.
All right. Thank you, Jason. And thank you also for stepping up. He's one of our guys that stepped up, and he's going to be starting to do his own presentations, and we will be there to support you as well. So thank you as well, Jason. Hi, Lucille. Are you there? You there, Lucille? Go ahead and unmute yourself if you can. Okay. Lucille has her hand up, and she's usually always on point for speaking, so she must be having a technical issue or something. All right. All right, so Lucille is not there. Okay, so someone is asking to explain the mutual disclosure agreement that's in the back office. I don't know what you mean by explain it. If there's something specific that you'd like to know about it. It's if you can be more specific with your question, we'll try to get it answered. Are there any other questions?
So I would like to put some light on the mutual non-disclosure agreement.
Okay.
The agreement that you sign up for while you register with STABLEDAO, it is the agreement where we give you a surety and we give you the access to the documentation, to the paperwork that we do, that we form, that we create with other ventures and governments. So the access to all the information and that NDA is the initial agreement between you and us that gives you the ability to access, and also that NDA ensures that your information is safe with us. Your KYC document is safe with us. It is very transparent, but it is 100% secure with us. The database that we collect with the help of surveys, the database that we collect with the help of registration, the KYC is 100% safe. So that ensures the credibility of the database, and the access to the documents are projects, basically details, and everything that you see in the academy section is compliant by that agreement.
Hopefully that
I
answers
hope
your question, Carol.
If you guys have more questions on the agreement and anything, just write it to TAMI or write in the group. I would love to answer them. I will record a video and just post that video in the group.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Shavez, for answering that.
Yeah, I love how the fact that we have a technical guy answering a legal question. And, me 6 months ago, not knowing anything about, how this network marketing, affiliate marketing ecosystem works from the front end, just decided to take a leap of faith. So I think there's a lot of changes that have happened in our lives, and not all of them are what we asked for. But I think what's great is, as long as we are up for the challenge and we're doing the right thing, there seems to always be a bunch of right people that come to a rescue. So thanks, Tammy. Thanks for being one of many who came to the rescue. Give me some more visibility on how to, well, do something great in a space that is very misunderstood and misrepresented. So let's bring what we're doing into the mainstream. And the thing about doing anything is you need visibility, you need data points. And just like before you even decide whether you're going to war or where you want to fight the battle, you need to analyze, you know, the humidity, where the sun is positioned in the sky, you know, the terrain, the morale of the troops, etc. You know, all these are data points that need to be analyzed before you even commit to a battle. And so that's what stable opinion is. It's where we collect data points, see what our community is passionate about, what they like, what they dislike. You know, no use promoting a product or an opportunity that 99.9% of this community doesn't want to be a part of. You know, so you know, it does take time for us to launch the next opportunity, but we are wanting to launch the right opportunity. And once we have one success followed by another, then of course the speed of what we are going to bring to the market will accelerate accordingly. We're just in a position where we want to be well positioned to have the maximum amount of success, because you have to understand it's all right to have a couple of failures when most of what you have are successes. But, you know, right now we can't afford failure. And that's why right now we're only picking the best people so that we can only succeed.
I love that. I love that. Success is all we're looking for. It's all we're after. We're preparing for success only. So thank you for that, Sam. We're going to take this one last question from Eunice, and then know that Sam has made some comments. I'm going to ask him to comment again, and Shavez again to close us out. We're going to go ahead and end this call. But
perfect. First of all, Tammy, an amazing presentation. Love it. And Mr. Sam Lee and Shavez, you know, all your effort will be recompensated. You will see how the community, you know, will respond, and we see it now. And you know, failures, you know, nobody can be successful without failure. You know, successful doesn't come in a straight line. And I appreciate that we learn, and we know now, and we learning a lot with the e-signs right now. And one of the questions actually coming with the e-sign, you know, you promote, or we promoting a stable opinion, a lot of proof of reserve. Now we have two e-signs regarding the proof of reserve. The first one, what is the proof of reserve? And the second one, how we can be applying to the market affiliate. Now, we running some business that in STABLEDAO, stable opinion, even Vidilook, we have some people over there too. And this proof of reserve will be applied to all those business too, or will be just specific for one type of business? And thank you very much for your time, because I know it's early for you over there.
Eunice, you've now stepped into a territory that Chavez and TAMI can't answer. And if I answer, I probably will get in trouble. So
that's good to know. Now I can ask Chavez directly or TAMI.
So I just want to say that all will be shared in the next couple of days. So no doubt your question is actually the right question, because you know what, who has also not shown proof of reserve, right? The Silicon Valley Bank, they did not show proof of reserve, and yet they're regulated. So it's not just a crypto problem, it is a problem that we see where regulators get blindsided by licensed financial institutions, and all of a sudden the banks have to be bailed out and held in ownership by the government because of just greed. And it doesn't have to be like that. But the world is based on a number of set incentives, and the rules force these banking executives to do what they do. So the way I see it is, I want to educate everyone. My success in this industry, as well as in many other industries, is I educate the right people, and I usually do it in a very private setting. But if I'm here to help make a lot of people whole from, my lack of action in the past, then for me to make everyone whole, I need to begin again through the only way I know how is through education. So all the easings are important. They are all put out by various partners and various clients that will be exploring the affiliate marketing ecosystem in the not too distant future. But the reason why I want to kick off and shine a torch to proof of reserves is it becomes a template to demonstrating how they can participate in the affiliate marketing ecosystem in a very safe manner, knowing that they won't be putting anyone in a situation where they are not getting nothing back. So a proof of reserve means that even if the worst case scenario was to happen and there is no insurance or government bailout or anything, then at least there's a fair and equitable way of recovering assets on behalf of the subscribers. This is how education is done, by creating something that will be very, very big, that regulators have to pay attention to. The reason why regulators have not paid attention to, Hyperverse, as an example, is because it's not transparent. I will make something that is super transparent that they have to pay attention to it. because it will be announced on day one with the rules. The rules won't change, and it will just continue running according to the rules until proof of reserve kicks in, and everybody understands that when that kicks in, there will be an outcome where everybody still gets made whole. So it's a beautiful process, but it is a process that is unregulated. And how do you bring regulation into this ecosystem? Through education. So we're going to educate them by first doing something that is unregulated but super transparent, so that they could decide how they want to incorporate this into their regulatory framework. I've done this in private settings, and I'll do it in front of millions of people. And it'll be exciting because, you know, it was boring, right? Doing regulations and, you know, only me and my close buddies high-fiving each other saying, yeah, we did that together. And now I get to high-five millions of people because you guys are all going to be part of a journey to creating some amazing regulation that will really reshape how wealth and value and consensus is created. And it's all because Web3 of money is only enabled because of blockchain's existence. So in the next 24 and 48 hours, you'll get to know more, all right? But not from me.
Finally, Eunice, you finally get to get your question answered. You've been asking for like weeks, like, you know, what is this and what's coming? So Sam gave you a synopsis. Thank you so much for that synopsis, Sam, of giving Eunice an idea and also making everyone else now anticipate, because now that you already gave a time frame, they're going to be keeping their eyes open over the next, 24, 48 hours. By the way, guys, tomorrow is the boardroom Zoom. You don't want to miss it. I'll make sure I post it in the STABLEDAO Legacy chat. You should all probably belong to the STABLEDAO Telegram groups and the Stable Opinion Telegram groups. You get it there as well. But I will certainly make sure that it is posted in my group so that you can get that and not miss a boardroom Zoom, because the updates are given there, and we have some really awesome things that's going to be announced over the next couple of days. So you don't want to miss the boardroom Zooms, okay? But thank you so much, Sam, for that. We appreciate it so much. Okay, I'm going to release everybody. We've been here for almost 2.5 hours now. I just love everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight and hanging out with us all this time. We had, I think we had over 70 something people on the call, 70, 77. I think we were at 79, almost 80 people on the call. So it's been a great turnout as well for the first time. So I appreciate that. So Shavez, why don't you go ahead and—
we had 113 at one point.
Oh, really? Wow. Nice. I couldn't see that count, but thank you for that. 113. And to still have 70 something left, that's not too bad after 2.5 hours. Shavez, go ahead and give us a few words, and then we'll let Sam close us out the rest.
Sure. Thank you so much, Tami. And I really want to thank everyone for actually sitting here and listening to what Tami has to say. And it is the first step. The first step is to listen and understand, and then execute or, get into action. And you all are doing the right thing, the listening part. And if this listening part is done diligently, then we are covered. We served the purpose, and the goal is to tell more and more people about it. That's it. It is not a product to sell. It is not something that needs to be sold or convinced. It is just a piece of information that needs to be told out to people, as many as people you can. You are going out to hug as many as people you want to introduce in our family. The more hugs, the bigger the family will be. And we're really looking forward to this. Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you so much, Sam, and everyone who is there on call to listen to what Tammy has to say. And this initial listening stage will take us out, and it has enlightened us, and it will enlighten you as well. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shavez. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for taking me under your wing and under your tutelage. I love you and appreciate you so much. And I especially love that beard. Go ahead, Sam.
Okay, I'll also say it. I love that beard too.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Tammy. I know I need to go and get a beard cut.
No, don't cut it. It looks good. That wasn't a joke. That was for real. You know, you don't have to, that doesn't mean cut it. I love it for real. All right, everyone. So Sam has spoken. You've heard him, you know, say his piece. Appreciate Sam and Shavez being here. I know both of them are very, very busy. It's early morning for the two of them. And I know it's even early morning for a lot of people that are here today. They, like Anthony and so many other people from different places around the world that stayed up to chime in with me. And I just want to say thank you and let you know how much I appreciate you guys. And just stay tuned for more. This is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and better. And Lucille could not unmute herself. She just wanted to express her appreciation for this call tonight and how much she has learned and everybody being here. So thank you, Lucille, for your comments as well. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate everybody so very much. And just stay tuned for the next call that's coming up. And we're looking for all that to happen real soon. So thank you so much again and have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, Tammy.
Thank you, guys.
Good night.
Let you all mute yourself so you can all say good night to each other.
All right. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you.